that one. That one there's dry, might keep that running. I'm not gonna fight it, cause I got a spare there, so. So we're good to go here with the,
Yeah.
new,
Right.
with the good format. Here, I'll give you that one, I'll just use one out of my pocket, how about that? You can work with them a little bit.
Go ahead and call me over
Alright, we got,
there. Those are dry, aren't they?
seemed like they were. So, Dalton Township Board meeting, we'll call this meeting to order on 9-10-25.
Okay, we'll, go ahead and move to the minutes. So, reading of the minutes from the last meeting. I'll take care of that. If Craig's not here today. Dalton Township Advisory Board regular meeting, location, the trustee office at 14063 Highway 35 Economy. Meeting time was 7 p.m. Persons present: Lance Lumpkin, William Sullivan, and Larry Black. Dalton Township Advisory Board meeting was called to order by Trustee Lance Lumpkin at 7 o'clock p.m. Board approved the minutes from 9/24/24 meeting. The board had no old business to discuss, and in new business, the board approved the annual report as it was written. The board also elected officers for the 2025 calendar year. Township officers will be as follows: William R. Sullivan as board president, Larry Black as secretary, and the township board meeting was adjourned at 8:02 by William Sullivan. Any corrections to the minutes? If there's no corrections to the minutes, minutes are approved. Is anybody opposed? All in favor, say yay.
Yay.
Yay. Minutes approved.
That pen ain't right neither. You got a good pen?
There, that works. Always count on the credit when you're there for a good pen.
Yeah.
Sign underneath that one, we'll be good on that.
It's like I need to go to the dollar store and get a new pen. Thanks, Larry. Alright, we'll go ahead and move on to certification of salaries. It says 2026 Dalton Township, Wayne County certification of salaries agreement. The following salaries have been agreed upon by trustee Lance A. Lumpkin and board members D. Craig Dishman, Larry J. Black, and William Sullivan for the fiscal year of 2026. The trustee Lance A. Lumpkin salary will be $4,999 per year, paid on a quarterly basis of $1,249.75 per quarter. The Dalton Township board members of D. Craig Dishman, Larry J. Black, and William Sullivan will be paid once a year by December 20th of 2026 for a sum of $400 per board member, or for a total salary of $1,200 for all three members. The salaries will be properly reflected on the 2026 Dalton Township budget submitted to the Department of Local Government Finance and approved by this board at its annual budget approval meeting. Is there any discussion on this?
Any issues around that?
So, I can tell you why I made my salary $4,999.
Is it?
Because anything at 5,000 above, I have to have a political action committee.
Right.
So,
I remember that discussion.
yeah. That's why it's $4,999. So, if you guys are good with that, we'll go ahead and sign.
There, you wanna borrow my pen again?
maybe you could afford some pins if you didn't have so many bike trails that nobody uses.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll buy some pins. I think they're well needed.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have any old business?
I think the budgetary stuff was our old business. I don't know. I don't have anything. You, Larry?
Okay. All right.
I'm not aware of anything.
Okay, we'll go ahead and move on. I jumped the gun. We've already done certification of salary. So.
Yeah, you kind of skipped there a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah, I did. That's all right.
It's all right. We covered it.
We're done on that.
No old business to cover.
Yep. Budget.
Okay. Budgetary issues.
Okay. So what we're gonna be voting on is basically this amount right here where it says budget estimate. We're gonna go through all the expenses that we've had this year and as well as, well, I didn't do the expenses this time. We're just gonna go over the budget part.
Okay.
We'll go over the expenses next time. So each one of these should equal $16,545 for the general, $7,550 for township assistants, $46.50 for township fire and EMS, and $1,000 for recreation. That's what we're gonna go over for the budget that we're gonna vote on 2 weeks from now.
Right.
So if you look at the general, we're gonna budget for that salary of trustee. Last year it was $5,000. This year it's gonna be $4,999. Pay a township board $1,200 and $1,200. So those are the same. Social Security will be $550, and there's going to be a change. I printed this out, but the Social Security share, township share, next year is going to be $551 to make up for that dollar up here, because I'm on budget at $4,999. So,
Yep.
So that equals out at $6,750. Court record books are going to be $200 and $200, same. Stationery and office supplies $300 and $300, same. Operating supplies $100 and $100, same as last year. Professional services $675 and $675, same. $600 for communication and transportation. Travel expense $200 and $200, same. Printing and advertising $400 and $400, so the same. And you can look over here. I forgot to mention, you can look over here in this column and kind of see what we've used already this year.
Used to date.
Yeah.
Yep.
Official bonds $300 and $300. Office rent $1,000 and $1,000. Other rentals $1,300 and $1,300. That'll pay for our computer software.
Yeah, program.
Yep. Dues, ITA dues $120 and $120. Fire contract $3,600 and $3,600, same as last year. Training other than assessing $200 and $200, same as last year, for a total of $8,395. Machinery and equipment $800 and $800. That would be in case my laptop takes a dump.
Yep. Like it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few years back.
Yeah, and that's like that. I know we've talked about that program before, but that's been a godsend for tracking, and I'm sure made
for sure, yeah.
a lot cleaner to keep track of, and user friendly for you. And
yep, for sure. So that totals out to be $16,545, which matches what we're going to submit or vote on in 2 weeks. So moving on to direct core relief, township assistance. We have $3,000 for burials and ambulance. That's the same as last year. $3,000. We have used 0 of that this year so far. Food and household supplies $750 and $750, and we've used 500 of that, so we have $250 left on that. Shoulder $1,000 and $1,000. We haven't used any of that. fuel, $750. We've used $680 of that, and that goes to one guy that's used it this winter. Public and utility services, $1,300, so same as last year. We have not used any of that money this year so far. Other, $750, and we've used none of that so far this year, for a total of $4,550. So the end total should be $7,550, which matches the budget that we will vote on in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Firefighting fund. Contractual payments will be $4,650 and $4,650, so same as last year. To year to date, we paid $2,325, which is 50% of the budget. The other 50% will be paid in December. So the final firefighting EMS fund should be $4,650, which matches the budget that we will vote on in 2 weeks.
We still distribute that firefighting fund in 6-month increments, like one payment.
Yeah, half and half.
June and December.
June and
like
December, yeah. Yep.
And it was last year's budget. Was it last year or the year before we actually bumped that up? Because I remember that being
It
closer to
was
like
like
3,000 or 31.
It was, it
Probably
was
been
last,
longer than I
it's
can
been
recall.
longer than that, cause we
Yeah,
just
it
signed a
has.
new contract. The
That's
last
right.
contract was 3 years, so it's been about 4 years ago.
It's been longer.
Yeah.
That's
But
just
we're
good.
gonna try to bump it up again after this contract, so.
Yeah. Cool.
So for, recreation fund, we just have 1,000. Other services and charges, that's what we had last year, that's what we're gonna do next year. We have used all of that this year. So I gave $500 for the fireworks, and I gave $500 to the Nettle Creek Senior Center.
Cool.
So we used all of that this year. They were tickled to death at the Senior Center.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got plenty of folks out this direction that make good use of that,
Yep.
along with everybody else in the area. So I think it's a
Yep.
good way to take care of our people and everybody else.
And next meeting, we'll go over our expenses. We're gonna have a pretty big meeting next meeting, but we'll go over the expenses, but they're the same as last year, but we'll get all that on record.
Cool.
So with that,
So is that everything associated with the budget to bring up?
yeah, that's
Share
it.
the numbers?
That's it.
Cool. So that's what we discussed, shared. Any other discussion on the budget? Any questions you have, Larry? I don't have any. Pretty much what we've been over. So
Have a motion to adjourn.
that's the public portion. Public meetings again is next to review it. So,
Yep, we just need a motion to adjourn.
Any other new business besides what we have there? Larry, how about you motion to adjourn this meeting? I did the last one.
I moved to adjourn this meeting.
Then move to adjourn. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And opposed, and we're adjourned.
7:45.
There you go, 7:45. You got it.